In the last decade, when it's been time to book a vacation, your potential guests have become researchers. In the past, it might have been normal for them to call on a travel agent to book the perfect getaway. Today, holiday researchers are their own travel agents. What does this mean for you? Welcome to another edition of Hospitality Property School. I am your instructor, Gerry MacPherson. With a wide selection of property websites and booking platforms to choose from, hospitality properties need to be extra savoir-faire when it comes to getting the attention of potential new customers. One sure way to accomplish this, using customer-focused storytelling. Today, your customers want more. They don't usually choose a property because of the food, the decor, or the pool deck chairs. They choose a property because of the possible experiences they will get when they stay at your bed and breakfast, hotel, or resort. They want to feel the experiences. They want to be transported to another world, at least for the duration of their trip. So, your job as a hospitality property owner or manager is to share the stories about the experiences your guests will have. Through your stories, help them to imagine, as they click through your website, what it will feel like at your property and make it impossible for them not to book with you. You might think this is a difficult task, but this could not be further from the truth. Good hospitality property storytellers online are moving away from the boring, standardized text and descriptions of amenities, instead using big, bold, beautiful images with appealing narrative and captivating short videos, fitting to today's multi-device, multi-channel universe. After the break from our sponsor, I will share with you some simple tips to help you become a storyteller authority in no time. Do you have an independent hospitality property, a hotel, resort, inn, or bed and breakfast, and at times feel overwhelmed with all you have to do? Do you find yourself doing everything from checking guests in, to marketing, to looking for the right people to work for you, to cleaning toilets and everything in between? What happens when things become hectic? Do you feel stressed? Do you find it difficult to plan for the future when your only concern is how to get the rooms ready for the new arrivals? So what can you do? You have to get organized. You have to learn the strategies that'll make you more effective. Wouldn't it be great to learn the techniques the big brand hospitality properties use and to work like you have a full organizational structure supporting you? If the answer is yes, your next question might be, how do I do this? Well, if you can make the time and have the extra funds, many universities and colleges offer hospitality training programs. Or you can learn from those who've gone through all your problems and see how they have streamlined their business. You can do this by becoming a member of the Hospitality Property School Group. The benefits of this group include helping your hospitality property to gain a clear vision, help set up your organizational structure, help set up your brand, help your social media strategy, help create an atmosphere to hire the right employees, help grow your business. The Hospitality Property School Group is designed to share knowledge, tips, and techniques to like-minded hospitality property owners and managers who might not have the benefit of having an entire organization to support them. If you are looking for ways to streamline your business, learn how to set up an organizational strategy, to hire and keep the right employees, and to increase your bookings and profit, then visit keystonehospitalitydevelopment.com/membership-site and explore the Hospitality Property Group for an entire week for only $1. We guarantee you'll find tips and techniques that you can begin using right away to help start improving your bookings and profit. But don't just take my word for it. Explore yourself for an entire week for only $1. That's keystonehospitalitydevelopment.com/membership-site. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Before the break, I said I would share with you some simple tips to help you become a storytelling authority in no time. Target your key customer. You can't be everything to everyone, so you have to decide who your target audience is and build your strategy around that. You can do this by asking yourself, What type of travelers come through my doors? What are some of their most common requests? What do they enjoy doing, and how does that tie into my property? Determine your brand's voice. How do you want to communicate with guests? Truly professional? Fun and quirky? Relaxed and conversational? Think about the tone of voice that best suits your brand and stick with it. Start with your brand and think about what makes your property unique. Your brand is not your logo or your tagline. It's the reason to do business with you, and usually it's a combination of ingredients that sets you apart. These have to be based on reality, not aspirations. And this is important because if you can't determine what sets you apart, you may have a bigger problem, one that has nothing to do with and cannot be solved by your website. Think about your story. List all the benefits your property has to offer and what values you share with your target customer. What interesting story does your property have to share? Is your property steeped in history? Or are you a leader in eco-awareness and green practices? What about your region, and how do you fit into that narrative? Do you get involved with the local community? Does your area have interesting attractions? People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it and how it makes them feel. And the measured results of visual storytelling is to respond to these two reality checks. If you would like your own copy of the Story Authority Checklist download, visit the show notes at keystonehospitalitydevelopment.com/KHDC139. Create a content plan. Once you have given some thought to the information above, schedule a monthly content plan. Determine how often you'd like to post the content ideas you have outlined and stick to it. Long gone are the days of having your posts or social media platforms gather dust between annual updates. Tell your story in an engaging way. Be a storyteller. Many hospitality properties fall into the trap of describing the features rather than the emotions of their property. Use stories to help make your website look, feel, and sound as closely as possible to the actual guest experience. Images and video always trump text. Photos are just as powerful as words, equally for your website and your social media. Just as your words shouldn't focus on your features, neither should your photos. Make your website come to life by showcasing images of what your guests will be experiencing. Hiking through breathtaking locations, splashing each other in the pool, reading on a balcony with a cup of tea or a glass of wine, laughing over a delicious dinner. Your photos are living beings and great art forms to bring your guests' experiences to life. Video is arguably the most powerful storytelling tool at your disposal. It can invoke a mood and capture the spirit of your property that sparks the imaginations of your guests. These days, savvy travel marketers understand that video is most effective when it taps into deeper emotional reasons that people choose to take a trip. Differentiate your story with a tone of voice. A tone of voice is not what you say, but how you say it. For example, by adopting conversational, formal, witty, or quirky tone. OTAs list thousands of properties and need to market them to an incredibly wide and diverse audience. For this reason, they use a specific tone of voice and format for every property listed. Adopting a neutral tone as part of the uniform template serves this purpose, but inevitably makes every property listing seem the same. That's why crafting a distinctive voice for your property's website is vital. It allows you to stand out from the crowd by showcasing your property's personality and building an all-important emotional connection with your audience. In fact, research shows that people buy on emotion and then justify it with logic. Your tone should also accurately reflect the experience you offer and the feeling of what it is like to stay with you. When you get this combination right and tap into the mindset of your audience, you'll build rapport with them that's far stronger than using a generic tone to appeal to everyone. Keep your website and social media content current and interesting. Once you've created your new image, don't rest on your laurels. Your website is a living thing and should reflect all new things your property has to offer. So make changes often with new stories, new packages, new photos, and videos. When drafting your stories, be sure to include keywords your target customers will be searching for in their research. However, remember your customers are not robots, so don't be too heavy on objectives and resist the temptation to go overboard with your SEO keywords. Your first responsibility is to your reader and their user experience. Put yourself in your customer's shoes. Listen to their feedback, what they love, and what they appreciate most about your property. Fill your website and social media content with storytelling that will transport your prospects and customers to the getaway they are dreaming about. It's easier than you think. Is all of this making sense so far? Let me know by leaving a comment below. Accentuate your story with colors. The impact of color on your audience should not be overlooked. Specific colors have been found to alter brands' perceptions. And research has shown that 85% of shoppers say that color was the primary reason for their purchase decision. The choice of color gives a snapshot of your hospitality property's persona, subconsciously communicating a feeling that goes beyond words. Elicit user-generated content from your guests. For a hospitality property owner, nothing's quite as satisfying as seeing your guests getting involved with the property's narrative in a positive way. It creates great social proof and turns people into vocal ambassadors for your brand. Take the lead and create a hashtag relevant to your brand and encourage people to submit their favorite photographs from their stay with you or adventures in your region. In conclusion, it's time to tell your story. While online travel agencies are focused on communicating practical information, your property's website can tell an engaging and unique story that inspires your customers. By featuring unique design and original content, you can spark a sense of wanderlust among your audience and build an emotional connection that incentivizes them to book direct with you. Have you heard about the 6-Day Challenge? We at Keystone HTC have taken our years of experience as hospitality property authorities and have produced the 6-Day Challenge, a video series with many actionable tips and techniques that you can take and use to help improve your property's patronage and profit. And this video series is 100% free. The 6-Day Challenge will take you step by step through the process of operating a successful hospitality property, including determining what type of owner or manager you are, how to set up an organizational structure, secrets to great customer service, how to market effectively, how to benefit from social media, and how to make your guests want to return. If you like this video, let me know in the comment section, and if you're going to apply any of these procedures. You can support this free podcast by leaving us a review and giving us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you happen to be listening to it. Each review helps more people find the podcast at no cost to you. If you know someone who might find this video useful, please feel free to share it, and make sure to hit that like button. All feedback is appreciated. Be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and let's continue to work together to put heads in your beds. Until next time, have a fun day. We will see you next time, right here in Hospitality Property School.